deal, y'all. We're Trappers up at ANT and Trap News Network. You back to say, like, cook, cracking the stain, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. More of the good content we got going on here at TNN. TNN, Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Hit that like, hit that comment, hit that good subscribe button. Everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that news you can use. That good knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Make sure you hit that. Make sure you get into that. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well. Hit the notification bell as well. I like that one. Hit that notification bell as well, and you can tell when I'm bringing you mail. You feel me? Shout out to Young at Hefe. I flipped that one. You feel me? Remixed it. And make sure, if you ain't had the chance yet, hit that comment button, because the best comment between now and 25,000 subscribers will be getting a $100 cash app. And make sure y'all get into richtraphouse.com. It's our online merch store. Make sure you get into that, richtraphouse.com. You feel me? Flakkiana, pathetic Flakkiana, loose cannons. We got the man at the garden freestyle. Please don't touch my got a body on it. Fairy tales, won't forget. Oh, that is it. Give them two of them. All that, man. Get into that if you ain't got into that. We finna slide over to this content on the Top Media TV. Rolling 60 Crib Eddie Boy tells WACK 100 why he went to Luce Cannon's court date. His dad's a snitch, and they say Luce Cannon snitched on him in court. Let's get into it. Let's go.
What it do? So Eddie Boy breaks his silence, y'all. Eddie Boy out the rolling 60s. The dude who WACK 100 says and 600 say snitched on Big U back in 1992. Pretty much when he showed up to Luce Cannon's court date. Luce Cannon, said, I don't F with that nigga Eddie Boy. And Eddie Boy had showed up. Now, a lot of people didn't know why Eddie Boy had showed up to Luce Cannon's court appearance, So he pretty much explains himself. He also explains how Luce Cannon's daddy had snitched on Eddie Boy's little brother. So there's something personal going on between Eddie Boy and Luce Cannon. And that's why Eddie Boy said he showed up. And he said he's going to continue to show up every single time Luce Cannon comes to court. Eddie Boy is gonna show up every single time, and he's gonna explain why, y'all.
I wasn't there.
Bro, I ain't got that much time. What's cracking?
Eddie, quick. I'm on my live, Eddie. I'm just trying to clear everything up, right? From my understanding, when you was in the courtroom, the brother came in there, kind of screamed out what you was doing here. He didn't want you there. We got that from his wife, right? At that point, they told him you had a right to be there. It's open to the public, right? And then they said something about you got escorted to the hallway, or why did you get pulled to the hallway?
Why is WACK trying to get Eddie Boy to confirm that Luce Cannon snitched on him in court? Where is the loyalty? Where is the loyalty in all this? It's nothing but flu, flammery, skullduggery, and larceny around these parts. It's a whole lot of flu, flammery, skullduggery, and larceny around these partianas.
Hey, where did it go from there?
I got pulled to the hallway because, this is how it happened when I first went in there. I was the first one in there. So when Luce Cannon stepped in there with the two marshals, he came in there and he was just looking. And then he just started looking. And he told the marshal that I was trying to take his picture. And I was trying to get a video. So the marshals came over to me and said, are you recording? I was like, nah. And they said, where your phone at? I said, in my pocket. So about that time, his wife came in there. So when his wife came in there and 3 other individuals came up in there, they went to the left. I don't know if it was FBI, I don't know who they was, but they went in there. So he blurted out, hey, Eddie Boy, why you in here, cuz? I don't fuck with you on neighborhood crib. So he blurted that out in front of the court.
Why would you blurt that out in front of the court? You are this boy right here, boy. That turtle gets slower and slower, don't he? That turtle just keep getting slower and slower, don't he?
Judge and everybody else.
The judge was there when he said that?
Putting that man's daddy up there is barnacles. Let me go ahead and get out the way because his daddy's a snitch too. I guess like father, like son. You feel me? That's barnacles.
Yeah.
So then what happened?
So what happened after that? They didn't say nothing. They just told him, to chill out because if I'm not doing nothing, I'm not being disruptive. I can sit up in there because it's open to the public. So after that, I was just sitting there, and like the people to the left, I don't know if she was an agent or nothing like that, but when he said my name, they all got on their phone And when they got on their phone, she went outside. So when she went outside, she came back in. So they were just watching me. And then I got a text. And, you know, I have an Apple Watch. So I looked at my watch and then and something like that. So they came back over there and they said, I walked off. They walked me outside. And they was like, hey, man, I'm recording. I was like, nah, you know, boy, what's the dude named the federal marshal? He said, man, I'm not even know you're not recording. He said, you got to watch, right? I said, yeah. And I just took it off and went back up in there.
So you
Damn, Luce Cannon. Goodness gracious.
mentioned something about they asked if you wanted to file a complaint.
Right, on my way up out there, that was when the proceedings was over with. Remember that time we was on Clubhouse? It was me, you, Ghost, and
That's right, Eddie Boy. Say everybody's name. Get everybody indicted. That's right. Say all the names.
I think Big Chuck.
Yeah.
He was over there. He was ranting, raving, talking about I didn't tell, his daddy didn't tell, and fuck me, fuck my mama. He'll do something to me, my family, and all that type of stuff. They have that information, and they asked me did I want to make a complaint about that.
And what you tell them?
I told him, nah, man, I'm cool.
All right, so
Do you want to add to the indictment, Barnacles?
I guess shit. I mean, I know it's your right. You know. So what was your reason for going to the court?
Bro, I have a vested interest in that. That man threatened my family. I'm going to be at all his court hearings. I'm going to stay there at that court hearing. He sat there and lied and said that he wasn't dealing with his father. What about that affidavit after I showed y'all that paperwork that his father told on my little brother? He gave me the runaround. And he
Well, no, Eddie, I can't lie. He addressed him about that. He did.
He addressed him, bro. He told me, he called me in 600 and said that he don't fuck with his daddy no more.
Oh.
And I found that wasn't true. Wasn't factual.
I mean, yeah, he loves his daddy. His daddy ain't telling him.
When you understand, when you connected inside that penitentiary, you are always connected inside that penitentiary like that. So that's not factual. He may got at his father about that situation, but for him to say that I sent him, we wrote up the affidavit, my attorney wrote up the affidavit and all that type of stuff. He said his father was going to send it. He said he had signed it. He sent it. He kept lying to me, saying he sent it.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know y'all had that conversation.
Right. And they never sent it, so he was just giving me the runaround. And to be truthful with you, bro, I'm gonna be up in there every time. I have a right to do that, and I'm gonna keep on.
So you just going to spectate?
I'm going to spectate, bro. For sure.
Okay. All right, well, shit. Cause look, man, they asking me questions. I didn't know that's why you was going there, and I didn't know you was gonna continue to go there. But
shit. Yeah, I'm gonna continue to be up in there, bro. Without question.
All right, well, shit. There it is. There. So you didn't tell them you wanted to file a complaint. You didn't do none of that.
I didn't give them. Say I wanted to what?
You didn't tell them you wanted to file a complaint. You declined that.
File a complaint, bro. I would have told y'all that. Because I'm gonna tell you like this, bro, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm a civilian now, and I'm following the rules like a civilian and everything of that nature.
That nigga Eddie Boy said, he don't want to be a Crip no more. He don't want to be a Crip no more. That nigga said, I'm a civilian now. I follow the rules. I don't want to be a Crip no more. I don't want to be a Crip no more. That's right, Eddie Boy. Civilians. Welcome to the civilian team, big dog. Team Tuna over here. We turned up 9 affiliates over here, big dog. Where we from? Nowhere. You got dead homies? No. Because I'm not a gang member. That's right. Civilian side.
So if I wanted to file a complaint, bro, I'm going to do that. And I would tell y'all that, and I wouldn't give a shit who said anything about it.
Gotcha. Well, shit, there you have it. Y'all may call him Eddie Boy, but Eddie Boy said he's a practicing Muslim, and he's a civilian. He's not a gang member. And shit, he gonna do it the way he want to do it. But in this situation, we heard it here. He declined. He didn't file no complaint. And he said he will continue to be there based upon whatever he want to know what's going on.
All right, EV. All right, brother.
All right, appreciate it. All right, 600. So 600, far you concerned at this point, you're not tripping unless they start tripping with you.
No. I ain't tripping on Luce, period. So you can tell his IBM dudes, like I told them to their face, y'all can run.
So
All right, man, that's that. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. It's Top Media TV giving us some news you can use. When I was finna get nobody's college, and y'all know the deal. I'm gonna bite her to the next one. Red dots to the left. Red dots to the left. Free Avenue Angel till he's free. We go. Barnacles.